Yo, what's up? It's your boy Moods, back with the final entry or final part. I always say entry part, and my Essential Canadian Hip Hop albums. Yeah, so we got part 6 right here. Got another 5 albums here. Maybe I'll throw in a bonus video just for some other random ones or whatever, but I think 6 parts is enough, really. Decent amount. So, what you hear in the background right now is definitely my favorite album by these cats. I like it more than their debut album. Actually, the song that just came on right now, one of my favorite fucking Canadian songs of all time. I am talking about the Dream Warriors. I like their first album. The thing that bothers me about their first album is how fucking shitty it sounds now. It's mastered so bad, and it's just really hard to listen to. It's just got a terrible sound to it. The album's cool, but it's not something I can listen to all the time. This album, on the other hand, came out in 1994. Day in, day out, playing in the background right now. Fucking phenomenal. One of the most famous Canadian groups probably of all time, really. The Dream Warriors. Now, this album really surprised me when it came out. I mean, obviously the sound was completely different on this. It was just, it was up to date with that 94 sound. But the thing that blew me away on here is that they had a song on here produced by DJ Premier. It's called A Perfect Thing. I mean, it's a project thing. And, I couldn't fucking believe it. I was such a big Gang Starr fan back in the day. It just blew me away, man. But the whole vibe of this record is awesome, man. It's called Subliminal Stimulation. Great stuff. California Dream is another great song on here. It's just laced with really, really dope tracks, man. I can't say enough good things about this album, man. It's really dope. If you don't have this, or if you've never heard this, definitely check this one out. It's got a really dope 94 sound. Awesome shit. Next up is a group that everybody knows in the world. This album is my favorite album, hands down. When they were really blowing up, I was living in Vancouver at the time, so that whole vibe of this album was just everywhere, man. Like, you couldn't go anywhere. Like, if you were in Burnaby, if you were in Vancouver, it didn't matter where the fuck you were, this album was playing somewhere. And I'm talking about Swollen Members' Balance. The thing I love about this record is just the production is so dark. They're really about, just their Dungeons and Dragon rhymes and shit like that. I fucking really, really love that. The production on here is one thing that I really love, man. It was before Rod the Viking basically became their producer, joined the group, their producer. You got the Alchemist on here, Paul Nice, which I fucking love Paul Nice, man. You got production by Evidence on here from Dilated Peoples. Zodiac did some production, Chemo, Joey Chavez, which was an in-house producer for Swollen Members. He actually put out an instrumental record that I do have and I love. I play those joints all the time. As filler, like in mixes and stuff. But yeah, and like the features on this record, man. Like, you've got Del the Funky Homo Sapien, got Easy Alone. Cutmaster Kurt even did some cuts on here. It's fucking sick, man. Like, I love the vibe of this record so much, man. Yeah, it's just there's not really a lot to say about it. I love the vibe of this record. Swollen Members definitely changed with Bad Dreams when they got Rod the Viking as a producer. Kind of became their sound. Bad Dreams on just kind of became their sound. But this one always sticks out to me because it was just such a different record. Coming right out of the 90s and shit, Lady Venom, they were playing that shit on the Fox in Vancouver. It was a rock station, for Christ's sake. That song was so big back then. The opening song here, Groundbreaking, is probably one of my favorite Swollen Members songs ever. I love that beat so much. It's just fucking sick. Prevail and Bad Child lays that shit hardcore. Yeah, man, you got fucking Evidence vocals on here, man. I love the fucking beat, or I love the track, it's so hard to read on the back here. Valentine Day Massacre, fucking love that track, man. Swollen Members. Yeah, enough said. Next up is a group that I always kind of call these guys the Canadian version of the Roots. Now, they're not exactly like the Roots. Their music is a little more upbeat and stuff. But the thing about this group is that they are a live band. You know, everything's done just like the Roots. So that's why I always I don't compare them. I just kind of say that they're the Canadian version of them, which is probably bad in itself, but whatever. It's a group called the Pocket Dwellers. This album's called Digitally Organic. And like I said, it's all done with live instruments, little up tempo, good rhymes. It's not an album that you could probably listen to every single day. It's definitely one of those albums you can throw on if you're in a really good mood, you want something up tempo a little bit. But it's got some really cool beats, and just a live instrument sound to it really adds that, you know, that realness feel, kind of like that full effect to the music. It's just got the whole album is really cool songs. So like I said, check this one out. Pocket Dwellers, Digitally Organic, cool record. Next up is another Peanuts and Corn release. Besides Bird of Prey, this cat is probably my favorite MC on the Peanuts and Corn, you know, label or crew or whatever. He goes by the name of John Smith, a very, very rare name, to be honest. Anyways, yeah, this album's called Pinky's Laundromat. Love this album, man. I mean, all of John Smith's albums are great. Even his new album is fucking fantastic. But this one always really stuck out to me. I don't know, man. I just really I love the Macro production on this record. This album came out in 2004. Great songs like Taxi Cab Confessions, Kinship of the Down and Outs, Iron Chef, Black Knife, fucking Bible Belt Babylon, like Weed Sells, but who's buying? Dana Barrett. It's fucking great shit, man. Absolutely fucking love this album. If you've never heard John Smith, definitely check out all his albums. This would be his second album on Peanuts and Corn, so yeah, just a fucking great album, man. Pinky's Laundromat, awesome shit. And last up is another Peanuts and Corn record. I just, I've stated all the time, it's like my favorite label, Canadian label. This is a group made up of Pipskit and Gruff. Yeah, it's Fermented Reptile. Fucking dope, man. This album this is one of the very first, this is number 10 release on there. This is one of the very first albums that they actually put on CD. The production sounds very fucking kind of mid-90s-ish, even though this was done, I think it was recorded in 99, I believe, or something like that. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason they don't have years on any of these older releases. I don't know, it's kind of annoying. But yeah, Pipskit and Gruff, they fucking laced this, man. It's just one of those really cool vibe hip-hop records, man. It doesn't, I mean, the mastering could be better on this now. It has a really dusty fucking mid-90s kind of sound to it, but it really adds an element to it, man. The album's called Let's Just Call You Quits. Great fucking record. I've talked about this one before, man. Definitely check it out. Definitely check out everything on Peanuts and Corn. It's awesome. So yeah, I mean, that's the roundup, man. Like I said, I might do a bonus episode just showing off some other randoms, maybe some compilations, I don't know. But yeah, to recap, Dream Warriors, Subliminal, Simulation. Awesome shit, man. Can't go wrong with that album. Swollen Members, Balance, debut record from Mad Child Prevail. Awesome shit. Great features, great beats. Pocket Dwellers, Digitally Organic. Like I said, up-tempo roots, live bands, shit. It's pretty fucking cool. Very, very different. John Smith, Pinky's Laundromat. Awesome shit. Great lyrics. This John Smith flows like fucking butter, man. And Fermented Reptile. Going from John Smith's awesome flow to Gruff and Pipskit, which is so broken and all over the place and shit, but very, very, it just works, you know, it just fucking works. Love it. So yeah, so that's essential Canadian hip-hop albums roundup, man. That's part 6 of 6 right there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the series. I might come back with a bonus episode, and I'll be coming up with something new in the near future, I guess. If you have any ideas or recommendations, still going to continue with the Funky Fridays, obviously. I could do those to the dawn of time. Yeah, thanks for watching and subscribing, and if you've got any comments or critiques or whatever, throw them at me. Peace out, homies.